Hey guys, LootWizard here with another video on Gems of War. It is Guild Wars Green Day. So here we go. We're going to do our Green Day attacks, and yeah, I don't know how we're going to do today. I have a lot of confidence in my green team, but there is a few disadvantages of the team that I'm rolling with. So let's get right into it. First guy that I'm going to fight against is Kickmaster. And I'm using all green team here. I'm using the Essence of Evil weapon, King Gobtruffle, the Wild Queen, and then the Possessed King. So the Gobtruffle is really good for looping. So he's going to create a mix of 16 green and brown gems, and that's boosted by poisoned enemies. But the brown that it creates is going to go into the Wild Queen, and then the Wild Queen will create a mix of 22 skulls and green gems. So we're going to have a lot of green gems going around between Gobtruffle and the Wild Queen. And the Possessed King is here really for this trait here. It's going to explode 2 random gems on 4 or 5 matches. And we're going to get a lot of that with these two middle troops. Also, once this does fill up, I can use it to do damage to all enemies, and then there's a chance to transform, 3 separate chances actually, of 20% chances to transform a random enemy into a demon. So that will help us kind of control the battle a little bit. So I'm using the Archer class really quick here. The Archer class has a trait called Bullseye, which is a 15% chance for skull damage to be lethal, which is amazing when it actually happens. And since I'm using the Wild Queen here, which is going to create a lot of skulls, that there should be a few times in a match where I will get that 15% chance, and it'll just be lethal damage. So that's why I'm using the Archer class. Also, the Archer class has, really quick, if we go into the talents here, it has a few good things. One of them being at level 10 of the class, you get Root Trap, which is it will entangle the first enemy at the start of the battle. So that really helps me survive a little bit better there. And it does have things like backup, 35% chance to summon a bandit when an ally dies. Now for this, I'm actually selecting Nature's Aura. Normally I'd probably go with backup, but I'm going with Nature's Aura because of the Leaf Storm that starts at the beginning of the battle. Because this team is all green, and it really depends a lot on getting that green mana as fast as possible. But there's also down here at level 70 a really good talent called Dodge. It gives me a 30% chance to dodge skull damage. So the Archer class is pretty good. And let's go and fight this guy. So right here it looks like he's using a Wild Folk team. And he's using the Bard class. So, you know, things will get a little bit dangerous if he gets looping going. Let's see how we do against this team. So we got lucky right here, right from the beginning, and we got a 4-match of green gems. It could not have been any better than that. And right away we have all of these full already. I'm going to go ahead and use the Wild Queen first, and then we can use Gobtruffle to get more brown mana down to the Queen. And we didn't get any matches there. That was some bad luck, but I could match that skull, but I think I'm actually just going to use the Essence of Evil on it. And let's use the Queen again. Pretty much a one hit with these skulls, and they're just dying. And there we go. So that was a pretty easy battle. We did have a lot of luck though right from the beginning. Yeah, so we're up against a Vanguard here. Let's see what team they're going with. Okay. So, right away, this team, you know, it's got the Essence of Evil weapon, too. So, it's like I'm going to be fighting a version of the weapon that I have. It's going with Yao, and it has the Grey King, and then Leprechaun. This is actually a pretty difficult team. Really, this is going to be a race to whoever gets their Essence of Evil weapon up first. Once that happens, it's going to be pretty hard to get a breath here. Now, he's using Leprechaun, which is going to start with full mana and explode the board. I don't have anything like that. So that's going to be a little difficult. Well, let's see how my team does. Some of these battles you never know until you actually play them. We do have the advantage of starting first, but we don't have any green mana, and that is a problem. However, we do have this 5-match of yellow, which won't help me directly, but with the Possessed King, I should get some explosions going on, and that will hopefully get me some green mana. I didn't get any green, but we did get a match here, which that's good. Alright. I don't know what happened there. He used the Grey King, but he didn't actually silence any of my enemies. So he must have picked a color that wasn't even on my team. So let's see. I'm going to use my Essence of Evil weapon. I think I'm going to hit the Yao here because he's getting close to being full. Yes, we got rid of his Essence of Evil weapon. That is beautiful. Alright, we have lots and lots of skulls here. That was nice. Yeah, we got this battle now. Kind of surprised none of those skulls connected on that. There we go. Yeah. Doing good so far. Alright, now we're up against the Herald, Z-Big. And he's running a monster team with the monster weapon and the monster class. That can be dangerous, especially with the Kraken, which has a Devour chance, the Emperor Corvash, which can do true damage and mana drain. But in the first spot, he does also have the Great Maw, which is a guaranteed Devour if none of my troops are immune to it. So we do have to be careful about that. But with the Essence of Evil weapon, I don't think I'll have a problem as long as I can get green mana quick enough here. Let's go in and see what happens. So far, so good. And we do have some green. That's a good thing. We do have a 4-match here, too. So we can get some explosion going on a little bit. Take another green. Oh, we have a lot of 4 or 5 matches. We're getting really lucky here. Okay. And since he's already entangled, let's see if I can get that 15% lethal damage here to proc. I did. Hey, look at that. Let's try it again. Not quite. Anyway, let's use the queen here. There we go. Let's use the queen again. And that was just amazing. I think I did have a couple of the 15% chance proc there. That's nice. So that was our 3rd win, I believe. Yep. So now we're up against Top Book Champion. Ooh, that's nasty. I don't like that. But we do have skulls, and a good way to defeat a Weaver team and a Life and Death team is with skulls. So that's a good thing. Alright, let's go. Let's just do the battle. Let's see what happens. Luck is important, but so far so good with my team. Unfortunately, I don't see any 4 or 5 gems immediately, and I did get webbed, which is not good for skulls. So we will have to see here. We do have a green match. Haha, that was nice. He didn't actually get that any connection of those purples. Fantastic. Okay, this is looking good for me. Cause now if I could loop this, it would be really great. But let's see here. I just wish that I could get that entangle off of me. I do have Cedric medals, so I do have a high chance of that, but let's see if we can transform any of them. Nope, not on that turn. Well, we have another chance to transform. Really, 2 times, and no transformations. But we did get entangle off of our hero now. So that's a good thing. And of course he's running Orb Weaver, right? Yeah, he's running the Orb Weaver class and he's getting that. He's getting that 35% chance of summoning a giant spider. Haha, we did. We got that 15% chance, I think, right on the hero. Then he summoned that giant spider right away. But this is looking really good for us. And, yeah, the great thing about the queen here is that even if it gets webbed, that's fine, because it'll still create a mix of the 22 skulls and green gems. So we can go ahead and do that, and really, there we go. Yes, we beat that team. That was one of the teams that I was kind of... I lost actually to that team on Red Day, which I didn't record. But I had 2 losses. One of them was against that team. And finally, we're against the last battle. Shippa, the paragon of their guild. Oh, really? It's the same team. Graveseer and Life and Death. I'd say the exact same team I just fought. Okay, well, I mean, we won. We won the last one, so I would say we have a pretty good chance of winning this one too. Let's just go for it. Hey, and I got my Medal of Cedric. Got the entangle off right away. That's a good sign. And we do have a 4 match. Get a little explosion going on. Let's look carefully to see if we have any other opportunities for 4 matches or anything. I don't see any, so let's just take the green. And we have that. Okay. Haha. There we go. Wow. Yeah, this is a good team against that Life and Death Orb Weaver team. We beat it 2 times in a row, and that's a tough team to defeat. Alright, that's 5 out of 5 battles that we won today. That feels pretty good. Let's take a look at my defense teams really quick. Yeah, nobody. I was kind of disappointed yesterday for my brown defense. I got nobody on the opposite team or the our enemy guild here for the day. Nobody even played against my team. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Anyway, really quick on the defense teams that I'm using. I have, for red defense, I'm using Daughter of Ice because it converts red gems to blue. This Doomed Blade, it does damage to all enemies, and then it transforms red gems to Doom Skulls. And since it's Red Day, if they have some kind of red mana generator, that could be really good for me. And, yeah, I'm using blue troops here. This is going to create an Ice Storm every turn. And I got 4 wins and 3 losses on that. This team usually does pretty good as well. The Taipan Yao Gai team. And of course, the 2 teams that I hate fighting against that I just defeated is this one here. The Graveseer, Arachnean Weaver, Life and Death, King Avlorn. And then for my blue defense, I'm using the Essence of Evil, Wild Queen, the Miraji Queen, and Leprechaun. That's also a strong team. Purple defense, I'm using something that's a little bit odd, but it is actually a little bit strong. It's King Mikhail, Luna, Emperor Liang, and my Dawnbringer, and that's with the Bard class. Since they're all using yellow, they get 1 stat to every turn. And then I'm just using a generic Goblin team here for the last day with the Goblin weapon. That's going to create mana for the rest of them. So, yeah, that's basically what I'm running right now for defense. And next day is going to be Blue Day. And I also have a really good team for Blue Day. So, yeah, I'll be recording another video on that probably tomorrow when we're going to do those battles. So, thanks for watching, guys, as always. And if you liked this video, please leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed, consider doing that for more videos like these. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Later.